guys. Well, good morning. Good to see you. It is Monday for me. I hope you had a great weekend. We have two of our church family members that are in the hospital. One I can't visit because they're very, very bad sick. It's a bad situation. It's been going on for a while. But the other one, I texted this morning to see if I could bring her some lunch. So maybe she will text me with something that she wants to eat, and I'll get to go and visit with her for a little bit. It's Loretta. You guys have heard me talk about Loretta, but make sure that you pray for her, please. She's been through so much, and right now she has blood clots that have went to her lungs, and I mean it's a very serious situation. And she hasn't been doing well at all. So please just remember to pray for Loretta. But yesterday at church, it was so good. It was Hebrews chapter 2, verse 1, and we talked about worldliness. We talked about liberalism, legalism, and emotionalism. It was so good. But legalism, that is somebody that has like a judgmental, critical spirit to them, you know. Really, the reason why a lot of people want nothing to do with God or Christianity or church or, you know, anything like that because they think that they've reached some sort of status and they kind of snob their nose and they look down on other people and they put these extreme expectations on themselves and they expect other people to follow those things, you know. But the thing of it is God could not love you any more than he loves you right now, just the way you are. Even if you are a non-believer, God loves you. And the thing of it is there's nothing that we can do to earn God's love. It's not by works, it's not by our performance, it's not by the things that we do, but it's by our faith in Jesus Christ. And even that is a gift from him. But you know, it's we have to learn to look beyond what people are doing or caught up in that we don't agree with or that we don't like and that we don't set that standard for ourselves. We have to look beyond that and love the people because people are people, you know. We're so diverse. We come from so many different backgrounds and we've had so many different experiences and nobody's the same. And we can love people even though we don't agree with them, you know? Even though we're so completely different and have so many different beliefs. One of my best friends is lesbian and she is actually married by law. I don't know, but anyways, whatever, and she doesn't believe in God, but we get along so well. And you know, it's I don't look at that, you know, I'm looking at the person and she's an amazing person. So it just we can get along. We can get along. We don't have to agree. But I've got some errands that I'm gonna run. I've been getting all of my ducks in a row. I have printed the last 3 years of labs. I have my family history, every medication that I take, all of my diagnoses, all of the treatments that I have done because my OB suggested that I get a primary in the same hospital where she's at so they could correlate back and forth together. So that's what I did on Friday. I spent the entire day. Who knew it was going to be such a big deal to find a doctor that was taking new patients, one that was a doctor and not a nurse practitioner, and then one that was, accepting new patients and took my insurance as well. But glory be to God, I did find a doctor. So I'm getting everything together, and I've got my pictures from my spot that's in my stomach. I'm gonna go to the hospital, get my x-rays, my MRIs. I printed some pictures of my face from Walgreens, but I'm gonna put it all in a portfolio and say, here, help me. I'm gonna fight for my health. I've gotta get this organized and get it together, and I'm actively praying about it. I'm not seeing this doctor until April the 1st. But I have another big doctor's appointment on February the 28th or the 29th. So anyways, I'm going to get all of that together. I want to try to find a folder at the thrift store. I will always shop secondhand just because if I could find it there first, it actually feeds people. So I'm going to try to look for that. Might need to go by the Dollar Tree. There's just a few things. So let me get my errands run, and then we'll come back here. I need to do a little bit of baking, and then we need to, I think I can go ahead and clean out my bookcase and get it packed up. And then also I have some books that I got from the library, the church that I was going to when I met my husband. And I'm going to drop these off and return those as well, so I don't forget that. But I need to get Bubba some breakfast first before we head out. So let me do that, and then we'll go where we need to go for the day. Ready for some breakfast, my love? You ready for breakfast?
Hungry. He's very hungry. And he's ready for his breakfast. Yep, he is. Okay, baby.
My car, because of this bank and sitting under the trees, is filthy. It's so filthy, but we've got a flood coming, so it's not going to do me any good to clean my car at this point, but that is still on my to-do list. We have severe flooding coming in at 1 o'clock till about 7 o'clock tonight. There are like warnings for it, so hopefully I can get all of my errands done before it starts pouring down the rain. I also have a tire that is down to 25, which is critically low. I'm going to have to go somewhere and get that fixed. I have a set of brand new tires on my car. I spent like $1,400 a year ago and got a bunch of work done and got new tires and stuff. But the shop that I got the tires from, the guy got hit head on and killed tragically, and so his shop isn't open, so I was never able to take that tire back. So like every 3 months I have to put a little bit of air in that tire, so it may be the valve or something like that. I took it to one place and they said that they would not patch or fix tires, so I've got to find somewhere else, like the co-op or something, that will help me take care of this tire, and I want to do that before we move.
You say you don't wanna get in trouble, that you're doing fine cause you got me. I don't wanna break your little bubble, but you gotta wake up to reality. Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears are a proof of failure, you just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy, you can do whatever you like, you don't have to be ready, you just gotta trust the right, don't have to be scary, you just gotta follow the light, you're able to be happy, you can do whatever you like.
You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be.
I see you hesitating while you're waiting, like somebody's gonna give it to you. You gotta chase it, gotta believe it, you gotta go get it for yourself. Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears are a proof of failure, you just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy, you can do whatever you like, you don't have to be ready, you just gotta trust the right, don't have to be scary, you just gotta follow the light, you're able to be happy, you can do whatever you like.
You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be.
that's it for today as far as errands. So let's go home and get out of this rain. I got everything unloaded. I made a little bit of coffee on this dreary, rainy day, but I'm going to share with you everything that I got before I get it put up. I want to send out some cards today. I want to possibly clean out my bookcase if I have enough time, because I also want to make some cupcakes, which I'm not a baker, so I'm just going to follow the directions on the box. That's one thing. When I become an adult, my mom begged me, Ashley, do not be like us. Do not cook and bake a lot of sweets, and do not fry a lot of things, because you have terrible family history when it comes to health. So I'm not good at frying, and I'm not good at baking sweets. For like church gatherings, I have a few desserts that are like no bake, and that's usually what I take to church gatherings as far as sweets. But then I have a few little house chores. Usually on Mondays, I change the sheets, but I've already made the bed for today, so I will do that tomorrow. So we'll just see what all we can get into. And then also, I know that I want to go through clothes, just kind of sort them out and put them into categories and see what I have. So yeah, let me just show you everything that I got first. Hospital, I got my medical records, x-rays, and MRIs, so I'm gonna have to put that in and just kind of view them and look at them. I actually have a more updated x-ray from an orthopedic surgeon. I'm gonna have to get that next. And then from Walgreens, I got some pictures of my face. This will go in my portfolio for my medical records. I picked up my vitamin D, and then I got these dark chocolate covered almonds because I already gave my husband all his Valentine's Day stuff, and he's been talking about how much he loves chocolate and almonds. So I'm just going to give that to him for Valentine's Day now. From the Dollar Tree, I got some jalapenos, some cinnamon disc. I got some floss. I got some Pond's, which they only had one of these, but if you have trouble with discolored skin, get this because it works and it is so cheap. So that is wonderful to find that. A157. I got these quick oats because they are a product of the USA, and yeah, that was a good price on those. I got this because I have never tried this before, but I seen another lady on a YouTube channel eat this, and she really likes it, so I'm gonna give that a go. I got some Lysol, a small one, because I'm getting low on mine. Fabuloso, this smells amazing. I've never used it before, but the place that I got fired from, this is what they use to clean their showroom, and so I've been wanting some, so I picked some up. I got 3 packs of sponges. Love those. I got these. These are highly digestible, rawhide free. So got those treats, and then I got these bacon flavored treats, and I got 2 of these vanilla icings because they didn't have a large one. So that's everything from the Dollar Tree. Okay, from the thrift store, I got this tray. I thought it was so pretty. $3. I thought that would be pretty to set on your island and put a candle or something on. I just really liked it. And then I got this cross for $3. Stephanie from Our Little Blessed Nest, she thrifted a wreath from the thrift store, and it had a cross on it, and it was a cross. It was beautiful. But anyways, this reminded me of her, and I thought I would put that on my wreath for Easter. And then I got this little jar, $2. I just liked it. I got 10 cards for $1. This has 5 birthday, 2 get well, 1 thinking of you, 1 thank you, and 1 blank card. So, and you can't open them up and go through them. They got them sealed really good, but still, that's a great deal. And then I got this one, get well soon, and then I got this one for my husband for Valentine's Day. These were 50 cents each. So, anyways, I got those, and then I got 2 more items. Let me grab those. I got this picture frame for $3. I really liked it. Together we make family. I just thought it was so beautiful. And then I got this Columbia coat. I think this was $5, but it's a size extra large, but it feels like one of those down comforters, and it does have some spots here on the front. So I took a gamble with this because I want to give this to my dad. I think it would be a nice jacket for him to wear to church. or just, in general. So I'm going to have to clean this and hopefully it comes clean. The sleeves have a little bit of stuff on them too, but I'm going to use my spray and wash and hopefully I can get this out and I'm going to give that to him because this is just a really nice coat. Feels amazing. Okay, we've got a problem because this makes 24 cupcakes and I only have enough space for 18 cupcakes, which shouldn't be a problem because technically I guess we don't actually need 24 cupcakes, so we're just gonna go with it and see what happens. But I just got the original yellow because that's what my husband suggested and that's what he wanted, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm assuming that I filled them too full because it was supposed to make 24 and I barely had enough batter for 18. So, ooh. Oh, please turn out good. Please turn out good. Also, I'm so sorry that you can see this blurred white spot right here. Do you want me to be 100% honest with you what that is? I'm going to show you what that is. Do you see my ring light? I have had this thing for like 10 years. And to set my phone up on there, because I don't have a camera, I have to put tape there. And sometimes it slides down and you can see the tape. Oh, that may be embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It is. It's straight up embarrassing. So I'm so sorry about that. But my husband has given me the money for a camera like 3 or 4 times now. One time I bought one and I felt so guilty and I just returned it because, he worked so hard and I just feel like guilty if I was to go and buy like an expensive camera. And so, yeah, so I still record on my phone. One of these days, the Lord willing, I will have a nice camera. I will overcome that fear of spending that much money on a camera, I guess, but I just can't do it because, with all my medical issues, I have a basket full of medicines and I've had ER visits and this and that. So it's just like, I already am expensive. So it's just one of those things. Just, I can't bring myself to spend money on a camera. So sorry. I'm so sorry about that blurred spot. But anyways, now my fancy setup that I got going on here, but whatever. You don't have to have a fancy setup to make YouTube videos. If you enjoy making videos, just go for it. Just do it because it's worth it. It brings me joy getting to connect with people, share my life, share the gospel. Just go for it. Yeah.
Wandering and fading, I know there is something more than this. I think I am ready for doing some changing. Oh God, there is something more than this. You can have all the world. I wanna be a shining light, that shows through the darkness, the fire burning in the night. Be a hope for the world so broken. Be a friend to the lonely, the joy that he showed me. Make the broken things new. Yeah, I'm the only hope for you and I wanna have the heart of.
Am I supposed to dilute the Fabulosa? I don't think so because we didn't dilute it at the place that I worked at. It smells so good. I love it. I'm so glad. That was such a good decision. Something I wanted for a while. Also, I don't have a cooling rack, so these are just going to have to sit right here to cool. But I do think that they're done because the toothpick comes out clean. So I think that's good. So we will let those cool and then we will ice them. And for dinner, we're having kielbasa with beans and rice, and I'll do an onion and pepper in it. Super easy, super cheap, and delicious. And I do half brown and half white rice, so to make it somewhat healthy, you know. But that is what we're going to do for dinner. But I'm going to go ahead and get these few dishes cleaned up. Use my Fabulosa because it smells so good. Probably just sweep the floor, and then I want to get some cards ready to go out. Okay, I did decide to take them out of the cooking sheet and just let them sit out here to cool since I don't have a cooling rack, but I think they look pretty good, so fingers crossed that they're gonna come out good. I'm really struggling today with these cupcakes, so I've got a timer set to let them cool, and then we will put some icing on them.
Waste of words, waste of breath, 'cause I've got none to say. Thoughts stay burned inside my chest. Can't take it one more day. No matter how much pain I'm in, no matter how, gotta think, I gotta breathe. Changes to come, 'cause the light's just around the corner. Life must go on. What won't kill me will make me stronger. When I'm falling down on my knees, I will rise and try to believe that changes will come, 'cause the light's just around the corner. There's ways to go, ways to leave. Been thinking about them all. 'Cause life's too hard, life's too mean. But I can't just jump and fall. No matter how much pain I'm in, I won't back down. Gotta think, can't give in. Change
say, considering the fact that this is the first time in my entire life that I have ever made a cupcake, I will say that they turned out good. That one is coming off on the side, but that's okay. Kind of makes me wish I would have got something cute to go on the top of them, but it's something that I wanted to do since I have never done before, so check. Turned out good. Well, I recorded wiping the countertops down and doing the floors and all of that, but Mr. Newer here was in the picture and ruining it with that big blur down here at the bottom, so I had to scratch all of that. But anyways, I've got my cupcakes in the containers, and yeah, let's see what's going on with these chickens. Do you hear them? They're acting crazy. And there's also chocolate on the side of my mouth. I haven't ate anything today, but I did lick the chocolate off my fingers, so what's up, bud? What are you doing? You're acting like you got caught doing something. What are you doing? What's up? Oh, Lord of mercy. What's up? What's going on? Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing? You better not be doing your business, sir. You do your business in the yard. Don't leave me a mess to clean up. I'm not gonna get to work on the bookcase today, but that's okay. We have time to pack, and so we'll just make that into an entire video. But I only have 3 stamps, so I need to grab some stamps. I do want to get these cards sent out, so I will do that. Then it's gonna be time to cook dinner, and then hopefully maybe this evening, since it's a rainy day and we're gonna be in, I can start working on organizing some clothes. For dinner, I get these turkey smoked sausage, so we'll cut that up with onion and green pepper. This is a yellow onion. I like to use the Tony Sastries to give it a little bit of heat, and then this is the Louisiana, I can't speak, Cajun seasoning. And then for beans, I love this. It's like 82 cents at Walmart. The mixed chili beans, I'll put some seasoning in with those as well. And then I use half brown, half white. And so once you mix all of that together, it's really good. If you've never tried this before, it's very cheap. I think a lot of people make some sort of beans and rice dish, but it's cheap, it's healthy, and it's very filling. It is so good. It's pouring the rain, so I put on some good music and made some hot cocoa to get pumped up, and I wanted to go ahead and start going through these clothes. So these clothes, they had no rhyme or reason. They were just thrown in here any which way. So the first thing that I wanted to do is just to get things into categories. not so much to clutter today and get rid of things, because looking back at this, there are things that I am going to be getting rid of. But at this point, I just wanted to focus on getting jeans with jeans, shirts with shirts, sweaters with sweaters, cardigans with cardigans, and so on and so forth. So that's what I'm going to do, is just get everything into a category, and then we will go from there. Next, I wanted to go through each individual category. First of all, starting with the pants, I was just going through and pulling out the ones that I knew that I could put on that fit me, because in the last 2 months, I was pregnant and my body changed and I gained 20 pounds. So I am being merciful and showing myself grace, but at the same time, I need to know what fits me. I need to have it where I could just grab it and put it on and not have to question it. And I was determined I was going to try on every single pair of these pants. So this pair was an absolute no. So this I put in the get rid of pile. All of my pants are pretty much like this. These are just way too tight. There's no way that I can wear these. So I'm not going to get rid of them. I will put them in a store for a later pile because they are still in good condition. But just right now, they don't fit me. And I need clothes that just I can put on and that they actually do fit me. These, again, too tight. Most all of them are too tight, but I did manage to go through and pick out some that I could wear and squeeze myself into. These, oh wow. These made it really hard to breathe, and by the time that I turned around, the zipper was already coming back down, because that is how incredibly tight that these pants are. But that's okay. We are going to show ourselves love, grace, and mercy. And I'm not going to stay this size forever. Just at this current season, the current moment, it is what it is. But at the end of trying on all of those pants, I counted 15 pairs of pants that I can manage to squeeze myself into. These are the ones that I'm going to pack away for later. And then these two, I am going to go ahead and get rid of both of those. All right, so moving on to the next category, which is dresses. This black dress, I think it is so pretty, but right now I don't like the way that it fits me. I don't want to get rid of it. I will put it in a pile for later. This one, it just really accentuates my stomach from being postpartum. This one I was undecided on, but looking back at the video, I'm kind of thinking that I actually really don't like it. I thrifted it and it still has the tags on it. This neck piece was choking me, so I really didn't care. It had to go. Maybe after I put tights on with this, it will be better, but as of right now, looking back at it, I'm going to get rid of it. This one's fine. Once I put tights on and, a different pair of shoes, I was just trying those shoes on, then maybe they will be okay. So at the end of that, trying on everything that I had, 10 dresses is what I have left, which is more than enough, because I also have dresses for spring and for summer that I will rotate. The next category was skirts, and there were a few skirts that I was questioning, like this one. Wasn't sure about it. I asked my husband about this one as well, and he said that just not with that shirt. And I can agree to that. But I don't know. We'll see if I wear this skirt, but this is another thing I'm kind of thinking about getting rid of. I just recently thrifted this skirt and actually showed that to you with the little peplum on the bottom, and I adore the skirt. It's perfect. And this gray skirt, I never can figure out what to wear with it, but honestly, the shirt that I have on with the little pearls on it, I think would be really cute with this skirt. So I am going to keep that. I do not like the shirt with this little leopard skirt, but I don't know, I'm going to try it on with a different shirt. I am going to hang on to it for right now just because I like it. So at the end of that, I come out with 12 skirts. So that's more than enough. And honestly, I could probably get rid of 3 or 4 of these skirts and be fine. The next category, I just wanted to kind of get my cardigans in order. Those 2 that you seen in the beginning, I'm going to pack those away because those are more for like fall. And I found a few other things that I'm going to pack away for a fall. I don't wear a ton of flannels, but I come out with 5 flannels, and then I have 8 cardigans here currently, but when I go through my closet, I ended up finding a few more cardigans, so that gives me a total of 11 cardigans, which I think there's 2 of them that I have my eye on that I'm thinking about getting rid of. But what I'll have to do is I will have to try them on and make an outfit with them and dedicate that I'm going to wear these. And if I don't wear them, then I will get rid of them, because as of right now, I really like all of these cardigans. I will wear it with jeans. I'll wear it over dresses. I'll wear it with skirts. I am just a cardigan girl. But now we're going to go through the sweaters. And sweaters is, oh, my very favorite. I love sweaters. I just love to put on a warm, cozy sweater in the winter. Clothes is one thing that is actually really hard for me to declutter. I can get rid of anything, and it's so easy for me just to say bye and, organize and declutter other areas of my home. But when it comes to clothes, it is definitely more challenging for me. But I ended up with 29 sweaters, and that little leopard sweater, and then the one that kind of looks like candy corn there, and then I have another one that's like I don't know what color that is, kind of brownish. Those I can pack away for fall, and I'm going to do that because it's going to free up a little bit more space in my closet. But at least I got started. As you can see, I still have to go through the bottom of the closet. There's a lot more that I need to do here. But anyways, I'm tired. I'm ready to call it a night. Thank you for watching. You keep fighting that good fight of faith, and the Lord willing, I will hope to see you guys in the very next video.